And welcome to the week ahead video. A couple of things to brief you on the next 5 trading sessions then. After last week's unchanged rate decision from the European Central Bank, all eyes would be looking towards any of these ECB members, a number of which, including Draghi, the ECB president, are scheduled to be speaking this week. So as a reminder, they kept rates unchanged, even though there were some outside analyst expectations that we could see further monetary easing actions from the European Central Bank. We did also not see any ending of the sterilisation of their SMP operations, which many had seen as the next step for the ECB continuing to try and stem those deflation fears. So look out for an ECB commentary over the next 5 sessions as to any insight that these ECB board members can give on the decision that we saw last Thursday. This is as euro-dollar printed the highest levels since 2011, up above 139 for the first time in quite a few years, so that's likely to be a key level as we progress through the week. After last week's volatility, though, provided by the Ukraine is heading towards the weekend, all eyes will be on any potential commentary in regards to the Crimean referendum. Now that's due on March 16th, aka this Sunday, where they'll be voting to see if they will descend from the Ukraine and if Crimea could potentially rejoin the Russian Federation, an option which the Russian President Putin and the Russian Parliament have said they would be open towards negotiating towards. So we'll see just how this can progress over the next 5 days, and particularly any comments from Kiev themselves on the potential legality of Crimea itself splitting away from Ukraine. Other than that, though, it's a much quieter week than the last we have already had this week, though. Chinese trade balance numbers, which showed an unexpected deficit. This is as exports plunged below expectations, for many putting this down to the timing of the Lunar New Year holiday, as well as a clampdown on fake invoicing and copper financing in China specifically. But this has provided a bit of a downturn on the early trading hours of the European session and the European week so far, so we'll see how the US perceive this as we progress through the week. On a more technical note, though, it's worth noting that the US have now shifted into daylight savings time, and as such the spread between the GMT and CST is now actually contracted to 5 hours from 6. But in terms of the data releases due throughout the rest of the week, we do have a number of key data points out of Europe. Out of Germany, we have the likes of the trade balance figures, and then later on in the week we have the Bank of Japan minutes from their latest meeting. Of course, we'll bring you all of those as soon as they hit the wires, as well as any other relevant commentary to your trading. But in the meantime, that's all from me. Make sure you have a fantastic 5 days of trade.